Welcome back. Today's video we're going to work on getting the bolt and the water pump drilled out, and then we're going to use the brazing rods to fill the hole, and then hopefully we'll drill it out and retap it. So let's get started. So I bought some new drill bits. Hopefully they work. The Ryobi brand. I don't know if they're any good or not. That's what I have, and so we'll see what we can do. You can see what we've done so far. We attempted to drill it out and then kind of ovaled it. We really messed that up. And then you can see the tip of the bolt, or you can see the bolt in there, and then the edge of the extractor. You can see the bolt in there, and then the little tip of the extractor is stuck in there. It's right there in the center. All right, well, let's drill this thing out. So I've been drilling on this thing for a while now, and I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. There's something like right there that I think that's the tip of the back out tool, or the broken bolt extractor tool. And that didn't work. But I'm not sure, and I can't drill into it. So I've been trying to drill around it. Maybe I could knock it loose, but I don't know. Really, I just want to drill in there enough to where I can get a new threads and a bolt that's deep enough that I can grab onto the threads. But I mean, really, it looks deep on camera, but it's not. Well, let's continue. All right, so I made some progress. I think it's just the easy out thing, or the tool, that the extractor tool. I think the bit fell out, but I think the bolt is still in there. But I used this. It's a grinding tool that you would use to grind metal away, or you could use it to port your oil pump. It's supposedly like a diamond edge blade or some shit, I don't know. But I was able to break that piece loose. Now we're gonna drill into it and try to make the hole bigger, and then we can test and see if a bolt will go through and how deep it goes. All right, well, we got to the bolt. It's that's the tip of the bolt right there. We're getting there. We're almost there. I just want to get the rest of that extracted, and hopefully everything will work out the way I think it's going to. Although that would be the first. There is still some screw in there. It is very hard to get out, let me tell you. And I think my drill bits are dull again. I think I might have to make another trip to Home Depot to get some more drill bits. But you know, we're almost there. It's very, very close. It is a giant hole now. I mean, I can get my pinky in there. But you know, that's what the brazing rods are for. Brazing, not blazing. I think in my last video I kept saying blazing, but they're brazing rods. I don't know, I've hit a dead wall right now, so I think I'm gonna chill out for a minute, eat some dinner, and probably hit this back up. Alright, so I got the water pump apart. I ported it out way better than I did on the last one. But now I need to fill this hole right here. I don't really have a bolt that will fit in there, so I can thread and just, you know, screw it in. Because every bolt I have will fit straight through it, even the big ones I have. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the brazing rods to fill it. I've got a bolt right here with the head at the bottom. That way it gives it something to hold on to. And you know, I don't know what I'm doing, so I watched some YouTube videos. Hopefully it works. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens. Alright, from what I've seen on YouTube, you need to heat the surface and then dab it in there. I've got this to heat it up. mean, shit, it looks like it worked. Alright, so once this cools off, I'm going to flip it over and do the bottom side. That way there's a, like it covers the top and the bottom. That way it can't fall through if for some reason it would. But I think that worked out pretty good. I'm really happy. Alright, now it's time to do this. We'll fill that in with the brazing rod as well. And then we can sand it down and then drill it and retap the hole. Alright, let's start filling this hole in. Alright, so we flipped the oil pump over and we're going to set a bead around the outside of this. That way it has something to grip on and it can't just fall through. Alright, well, let's hope that holds. And I'm going to grind it down a little bit to make it smoother and look nice. Same thing with the other side. And over here I filled a little bit of gaps that I had, so I'm going to grind this down again and then sand it. Alright, it ain't perfect by any means, but hopefully I'll be able to drill it and tap it, and then I can use a gasket sealer like in this area, and it should hold. Let's start drilling and tapping it. Alright, so I'm going to put the new water pump on there just to see where the hole needs to be. I'm going to use a center punch. I think I need to get new drill bits because this thing just does not want to cut. I mean, it just does not want to cut at all. Alright, I finally got the hole drilled. Now I'm going to tap it. Hopefully this works out. Alright, I think we fixed it. Now I'm going to take it off and clean the block, get all the shavings off of it, and start assembly. Let's go check out the oil pump. Alright, it doesn't feel like it's moving. Feels like it's pretty solid. Let's sand this down and round it off a little bit. Alright, I think it looks pretty good. We got the bottom and we got the top. You know, it ain't perfect, but you know, it'll work. Hopefully that plug won't fall out of there. It's pretty thick and there's no movement to it all, so I think it'll be good. Let's clean these up and then we can start assembling the engine. But I think we're going to do that on the next video, to be honest. This is like day 2 of doing this, so I really don't know how much footage I have. But yeah, like I said, this is day 2 of doing this. It's a pain in the ass, let me tell you. If I had the right tools, you know, machine shop equipment, whatever, I could get it done in probably an hour. But you know, I'm here working on my carport and with limited tools. So, and I've never done this before, but it seems to be working out. Everything seems to be good. Hopefully it all hangs in there. I'm pretty sure it will though, because I mean, from what I've seen on YouTube, the brazing rods, man, they're pretty strong, and I'm pretty impressed with it so far. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna call it here. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate all of your supports, and please hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate that as well. Anyway, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.